I don't know how the lights gonna stay out, but if I call little Earl, he'll hook it up without going out again. Now, since none of us never been there, let me tell you, I knew you had. So the wine that was in the bottle, the goat skin that covered the bottle, it preserved the wine.
That's right.
Whoa.
That's right.
Some of us have been, watch this, preserved for to do the work of the will of him that sent us. And see, in order for me to be a king, I had to go through getting beat on, smacked on, spit like Jesus got spit on. I may have to be beat with 40 lashes. I may have to have my syrup poured out my face. I may have to have my eyes poked out or the red thorns going in my head. But I gotta still have faith in God and trust God when I can't trace God. Can anybody here trust God when you can't trace God? Now watch me hit you. Now, if you can trust God when you can't trace God, God can do something for you. Because even some of us in here was a thief, now we're a trustee. I will get there later. Now watch the hit you this. I told you I had this dead skin. Now you can never talk about the Bible and not talk about Christ and not talk about Jesus and not talk about the blood. Because the blood still works through and out the Bible. What you got to understand is whenever you talk about anything in the Bible, even if it go from Revelations to Genesis to Revelation, it will point you back to Calvary. Even if you go from Genesis to Malachi, it'll point you back to Calvary. Everything from Acts to Revelation point back to Calvary. From Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it point towards Calvary. From the end of John, which begins at Acts, and the end of Revelation refer back to Calvary. So when we're looking at Genesis to Malachi, which point us to Calvary, or if we're looking at Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which is discussing Calvary, or are we looking at Acts and Revelation, which is explaining Calvary? I don't know about you, but all through the Bible, the divine word of God cannot be explained, or I could not make you a recipient of it if I don't talk about the blood. Because the blood still works. Because without the blood, nothing can be, watch this, nothing can be available to you. See, the Bible says, now I'm going to show you who the king is. God said that I have made